dark or light, I don't mind. I use everything to reach out for my dragon. Hello, my brothers and sisters. I am a dragon witch. My name is Tim Heij. And a dragon witch is something that I call myself. As a witch, a dragon witch, is what I can call the unlikely witch. It's unlikely for them to become a witch. Everyone that's searched down for becoming a witch, they know it. They know they want to become it. They want to learn, they want to study, they want to know the lore of the witch. Well, actually, I do not. I was not interested in becoming a witch or anything like it. That was only interested in one thing, and that is to reach out for my dragon. And that was only later on, once I came to discover the dragon in 2005. And once the dragon showed me the dragon realm, let me return here on earth. And I wanted to say to everyone how amazing and wonderful the dragon is. The dragon is real, please listen to me. And then the dragon faded away. And that was a horrible moment, a horrible realization that, oh no, the dragon don't leave me, please, don't leave me. But the dragon seemed lesser and lesser feelable. And then, just the same reason why sometimes people do stuff whenever they are in panic. They do something that they don't expect to do. And that is to, in this case, use your creativity for everything. I have such a respect for all of the dragons that I used my first point of draconic witchcraft to build my dragon altar. My dragon altar was made simply because I wanted to reach out for my dragon, and I wanted to do something in return for them. And when I looked at my altar, I said, wow, this looks like an altar with all of the candles on it. And it was indeed something that helped a lot, because my altar, whenever I felt the energy on it, after a while, stronger and stronger, and after a while it even made me feel the dragon gods Tiamat and Leviathan. It was such a powerful place, even to this day, still a powerful place, that I came to realize, well, maybe this is something like draconic magic. Like, how does it work? Simple, with just your mind and your creativity and everything that happens with it, everything inside of your mind, everything that you show in creativity is most of the time being done in dragon magic. It's going to have a lot of energy, a lot of power even. But yeah, in the beginning of my path, when the dragon faded away, I wanted to know much more about magic. I was a little bit lured into it because something inside of me told me that I needed to use magic in order for the dragon to come back. So I came inside of you can say a witch's clan, a witch's coven, and in this witch's coven I was always saying, and let the dragon, let's do a dragon ritual, let's do a dragon this, let's do a dragon that, and all of these other witches, no, we are doing this for our the triple goddess and the horn god. And I said, after a while I was so sick and tired of it. I said to them, I do not care one bit about your dragon, like I said, about your triple goddess or from your horn god. I do not care for them. Those gods do not exist for me. I don't care. I just want the dragon. And really, I was sick and tired of it. Show me the dragon. And they said, we don't know about that. We cannot do anything about it. What are you actually even talking about? What are you doing even here? You're not seeming like a witch. And I said, no, that is actually true. I don't seem like a witch. But whenever I go home, I do the most intense rituals. Not the rituals that you can read from books or internet or whatever, or some higher witch teach you the ways. I didn't learn anything from anyone. I learned for myself, and only for myself. I learned from my instincts. I learned from my intuitions. I learned from my creativity. And all of them succeeded. This is what the dragon has told me. Whenever the dragon is close, show the dragon who you truly are. And who you truly are will eventually translate into magic/manipulation. This will eventually let the dragon come back and let the dragon's gate be opened. It will eventually go to the fifth gate and later on to try to find the dragon's gate. Because we, my brothers and sisters, the dragon witches, are the unlikely witches. We don't search to become a witch. We have no interest in all of these gods. We have no interest in all of these fancy rituals to do together and to let themselves be dancing in the pale of moonlight. We don't care for this. There is only one thing that we care about, and that is to reach out for our dragons. So just keep that in mind. This is not a fancy thing to do, that is what I want to say to the people. This is not to brag about with parents or something like this. This is something that I was actually afraid of telling people, that I was doing stuff like this. I was trying to reach out for the dragon in more ways than one, and so in most cases it works. I used the dragon's eye. The dragon's eye is a triangle that connects you and your dragons. For example, I came to find this out simple out of interest, out of desire for the dragon, and that is how it all comes. That is how you become a dragon witch. You, for example, there is 3 stages that you can come on the dragon's path. That is the first. That is the one that is intrigued by the dragon, the one that is touched by the dragon. That is the dragon follower, and then the dragon wiccan that wants to do much more than just following, but reaching out for them. And then there is the dragon witch, and the dragon witch just go 100% for the dragon and don't let them go, so that they have the key to open the dragon's gate. And to have the key to the dragon's gate is your intuition. Simple intuition. No fancy rhymes on the internet. Just don't let yourself be encouraged by this. No one knows your dragon except for you. Only you know your dragon. Yeah, I might be called an unlikely witch, but I do not care about other kinds of witches or whatever they are doing. I see a witch as someone who uses magic and manipulation, but I use it for a cause. I use it for something that I felt before. I never was a witch once I encountered my dragon for the first time. I only became it once I went on the dragon's path. The dragon's path requires a lot of manipulation. Manipulation in the elements, and manipulation in the gates, manipulation in magic. And how to use it? Simple, by your own manipulation, by your own mind. Your mind is the strongest thing in your life. Your mind is everything. Your mind is your soul, your spirit, and everything that can search down for. It can even search down for the dragon in astral projection. Whenever you are asleep, it searches for the dragon. Whenever you are awake, it searches for the dragon. Whenever your desire is at the highest. And in the process of that, you can call it manipulation. And when using this, you can call yourself an active dragon witch. But yeah, like I said, a lot of people, and these people as well, whenever I was in a witch's coven, they say it's unlikely that you're a witch. And I said, yeah, that is true. It's unlikely that I am a witch. I might not be a witch. The thing is that you put one word in front of that word, and that is a dragon witch. Because, like I said, I do not care for gods. I do not care for wisdom and knowledge from all of these gates. I couldn't care less for all of these gates and all of these gods, what you can say, and spirits. I came to meet a lot of spirits and gods in the meantime. I gained a lot of knowledge simple because I reached out for the dragon. Because the dragon is very far away inside of the dragon realms. But in reaching out for them, you gain knowledge, you gain wisdom, you gain everything actually in all of these years. And that is why the more years that you are on the dragon's path in reaching out for the dragon, the more that you know, the more that you have knowledge, more wisdom, more everything, because you have more experience. The more experience you have, the more that you know, of course. Yeah, but like I said, unlikely witch. An unlikely witch, and I don't care about this. I don't care what other people are saying, or other covens or clans or whatever what they are saying. What they don't know is the magic of the dragon. And the magic of the dragon is sacred. Magic of the dragon is secret. And the magic of the dragon can only be done by those who are approached by the dragon. And let that self be me. I will not brag for this at all, but there are a lot of people in this world who are also approached by the dragon simply because they have a connection with it. That you are born with a dragon's eye, a dragon circle, a dragon triangle that is connected with you and the gods. That is why you are very much, you might be very intrigued by magic and using magic, but this is not simple magic. This is the oldest form of magic. Far before humanity was even born, you are using the oldest form of magic. When the earth was just young, just pure, and just being born. This is the magic that you are using, the magic of the dragon. And that makes us in reaching out with all of our might, all of our power, all of our creativity, all of our desire, that we are reaching out for the dragon. And in doing so, we are using magic, making us the unlikely witches.